Hello guys, Lego Master Reviews here, and today an order from Atlanta Brick Co. came. I got a bunch of DC minifigures. I just recently been in like a DC mood with Creature Commandos and Superman coming up, so I wanted to get some DC figures. Some of these relate to recent casting announcements, and other minifigures here are just very cool, but like I said, this is from Atlanta Brick Co., not sponsored or anything, but that's where I got it from. You can see I got a free sticker there, which looks very nice. It says Atlanta Brick Co., United Brick Co. They're also Orlando Brick Co. There's a few stores around the US, but yeah, very, very excited to open this. We'll start with the biggest, or not the biggest, we'll start with the smallest minifigure and kind of just work our way there. But you can see, first up is Lobo, which is a minifigure I've wanted for a very long time now, and recently just got announced that Jason Momoa would be playing him in the DCU. So wanted to get this minifigure. You can see it looks very, very cool, and I'll put him on like a little spinning display thing so we can take a closer look at him. Here is the Lobo minifigure. You can see it looks very, very cool, and like I said, I mainly got this minifigure because recently it was announced that Jason Momoa would be playing Lobo in the DCU, which is kind of confusing, but either way, I think he's going to do a great job, and wanted to get this minifigure for a long time, and after that I was like, he might go up in value, so I just wanted to get this one. You can see that he has a great torso print there with his chest showing, as well as like a chain there. You can also see he has a jacket on. Really cool print for like his belt. You can see like his buckle is actually like a Lego skull, which is pretty funny. His back torso print has another Lego skull, which is pretty funny as well. And you can see this is the main man. So that's a very, very cool print. I just like when torso prints have like words and stuff, you don't normally see that. And you can see that his face print is very detailed. There is some facial hair as well as his red eyes there, his teeth. Also look very cool, and you can see he's much more happy on the other side, which looks very, very cool. He's got his red eyes there, so such a dope minifigure. You can see he has the Aquaman hair in black here, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I think the hairpiece works great. Overall, such a cool minifigure, and I've been wanting this guy in my collection for such a long time now. I've kind of been growing on my DC collection over the past few years, so very, very happy to add him to my collection, and hopefully he does go up in value now since I have him and he's going to be in the Supergirl movie. The next minifigure in here, I should probably take the sticker out. You can see it looks very cool. You can see it says United Brick Co. as well as www.atlantabrickco. Again, I'm not sponsored or anything, but pretty cool sticker. And the next minifigure in here, the next smallest minifigure is Grodd. Not really a minifigure, but still really cool character. His arms are in a separate bag, it looks like. So we'll unbox him, or not really unbox, but unbag him. And I'm really glad that they put everything in just like different bags just to keep like all the parts safe to not get scuffed, especially the main body here with the printing. So we'll put him together. Well, it looks like he works like any other big fig, nothing too special. But you can see his body is basically like a big fig body, but then he has like a gorilla head, obviously. So very, very cool. Grodd is such a cool character. I've been wanting this minifigure for a very long time now too, so really, really cool to get this one. We'll take a closer look at him right now. And here is Grodd. You can see this minifigure also looks very, very cool. I've wanted Grodd for a very long time now. And the main reason I got him is, one, he's a cool character just like Lobo, but also he technically is already in the DCU because he made a cameo in Creature Commandos, and there's like a vision into the future. He's like one of the main villains there. So I imagine he'll probably have a decently big role in the DCU. So going to be a good minifigure to have for that, but also again, he's just such a cool character. You can see that he has the normal big fig arms in black here to match his fur, as well as some gray hands. So pretty interesting colors on like the big fig parts that we don't normally see. Normally it's like green for Hulk, but very nice to see that. You can see he has the normal big fig body too, so you have some like gray printing for his fur, as well as some toes prints down there, which is pretty funny. But then like this kind of like top section is a completely new mold just added on to like the normal big fig body. So you can see he has the ape head here, which looks very cool. He has his like little device on his head, as well as some red eyes there, and I just like the fur on the side too. Just makes it feel more unique compared to like a Hulk big fig. But you can see the molding for his like face is also very nicely shaped. Looks just like a gorilla, obviously. So very, very cool. I like his teeth as well, and he looks great next to like a normal minifigure, as you can see. So just very, very thrilled to have this figure. I think he looks so cool. Obviously, again, Grodd's just such an awesome character. But yeah, very, very happy to have him in my collection now, and hopefully he does have a decently big role in the DCU. And I have one last minifigure from this order, and you probably already know who it is just by looking, but you can see that it is the Killer Croc big fig from the Lego Batman movie. These two are from like normal DC sets, but this one is from the Lego Batman movie, so it's a much more comedic take on Killer Croc, which you'll see in a second here. But there's a few other baggies. I believe this one has the fingers and like nails, so that's also very nice. And the second baggie should have the arms and everything else. As you can see, she's got the hands, arms, mouth, and we'll just dump those out right now. And like I said, this is from the Lego Batman movie, so it's like a very like comedic take. He has like a normal like crocodile head, like a Lego crocodile head, which you'll see in a second here. But I've always wanted this figure ever since I was a kid watching the Lego Batman movie. I just always thought this was such like a wacky design, so I've always wanted this figure. So it's very, very cool to just have this figure. But you can see massive body here. We'll put the arms on right now, which look very, very cool. And we'll actually put the hands on as well. We'll add the nails to that. And I believe these are the Rancor hands, funny enough, in green here. The arms are brand new, I believe, and the body is obviously brand new. Like, not like obviously brand new for the set. It's not brand new anymore. The movie came out a few years ago now, but the hands are the Rancor hands, which I think is such a funny and cool detail. But I'll fast forward this now because you probably don't want to rebuild these hands for 2 minutes. I have both the hands built now, and like I was saying a second ago, these are like the Rancor hands in olive green. Whoever thought of that, like when designing these minifigures for the Lego Batman movie, was genius, because you can like hold figures with these. And I just think that's so cool. So really, really smart using these hands. And they're also in olive green this time, which is very unique as well. But we'll attach the hands to the body now. As you can see, they're really, really big, kind of out of proportion, obviously, with this whole body. But they look so cool. Then we have the normal crocodile head here in olive green as well. So you can see it's kind of like supposed to be a normal crocodile with this like giant mutated body, which I think is so cool. But I'm not seeing the chains. There should be chains that connect to these studs to the arms. And I'm pretty sure from the pictures that I ordered this guy from, there was chains. So I'll have to reach out to Atlanta Brick Co. Hopefully they send those my way. I'll keep you updated. But yeah, that is unfortunate. But there should be chains hanging down too, which is also a really cool part of the design. But now we'll take a closer look at the figure. Taking a closer look at the Killer Croc Big Fig, you can see is just such a wacky design. He looks really, really big next to like a normal minifigure, as you can see. So I just love the design so much. And like I was saying, it's essentially like the normal Lego crocodile head on like a giant body here. So the mouth can move up and down. The whole body's in like this olive green, but you do have like a little specks of dark green here to kind of represent the skull. So I think that's a very, very cool detail. And you can move the head up and down a little bit, which is very nice. You can see the spine kind of moves with it too. So that's very cool. And I just love all the different spikes on his back. He also has his tail here, which looks very cool. There's no articulation with it though, so you can't move it at all, but it looks very nice. You can see he has some very like bright blue shorts here, and he has like a little belt around that, which looks very, very funny. And his feet are also really, really big. So you need like a big base plate to actually have him like sit on studs, but that looks very, very cool. You can see that he has his toes there, like his claws, so that's also a very nice detail. He also has some abs here, which is pretty funny as well. And the arms are obviously very posable, as you can see. They do make a clicking noise, but those can move. And then you can also make a fist with the Rancor hands, and obviously move the hands around. And you can also put a minifigure inside of the Rancor arms. Like that's kind of what they were designed for. So you can have Killer Croc like throwing Batman around, or in this case Lobo. But I think that's pretty cool, and it's pretty sturdy too. As you can see, I'm shaking it around, the minifigure's staying in place. So I like that detail a lot as well. But yeah, a lot of articulation with him. And again, the chains should be on like the side normally, but those just weren't included with mine, I guess. I'll have to reach out to Atlanta Brick Co. But I just love this design so much. It's so wacky. And I know it's not really super accurate to like the comics. Like I know there's a big fig Killer Croc and a minifigure one, but this is always my personal favorite, and I'm really, really happy to finally have it in my collection. But that's going to do it for this video. Overall, I'm very happy with all three of these minifigures. They're very high quality, no scuff marks, no loose parts or anything. So no complaints there. I just really need the chains for Killer Croc, but that's about it. And this is my third order from Atlanta Brick Co. And this is my first time I've actually had a problem with it. So hopefully I can just reach out and they'll give me those chains. But either way, very, very happy with all three of these figures. And I'm just very, very happy that DC is just making a comeback with Creature Commandos, which is pretty enjoyable. And obviously Superman looks very promising from the trailer. And we also have Peacemaker Season 2 later this year. And I recently watched Peacemaker Season 1 for the first time, and it wasn't my favorite thing ever. There were certainly some things I didn't like about it, but for the most part, there were some cool action scenes, and the comedy was very funny. So very excited for Peacemaker Season 2, and Superman and Creature Commandos is getting a Season 2 as well. And we have Supergirl with Lobo, obviously. So a lot of potential with DC, and hopefully Lego does some sets based off those movies and shows. I just really think there's a lot of potential there with like the Lantern series and stuff. So really, really hope Lego locks in and just makes some really great figures and sets off these new DC projects. But let me know in the comments down below which of these three minifigures is your favorite. And let me know if you plan on expanding your Lego DC collection as well with all these new movies and shows. And hope you enjoyed this video and have an incredible day. Bye.